so lonely around the fields of Athenry, by a lonely harbor wall. She watched the Lascar falling as the prison ship sailed out against the sky. For she lived to hope and pray for love in Botany Bay. It's so lonely around the fields of Athenry. Oh, lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Out of all the wings we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely around the fields of Athenry now. It's so lonely around the fields of Athenry. It's so lonely around the fields of Athenry. Thanks very much. Neil, everybody, on banjo. Just going to take my vocal down a little bit. Oh, you've got the vocal, haven't you? Just a little bit. If you've got any instruments that you can pick up the chords to, please join in. If, yeah, just stop there, just play it. And if you've got anything to shake or rattle, any harps you want to play, anything like that, just join in. Most of the songs are in D. But sing if you want to. In Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone. And she wheeled a wheelbarrow through the streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh. Crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She was a fishmonger, and the shores was no wonder, for so were mother and father before. And they wheeled their wheelbarrow through the streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh. Crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She died of a fever and no one could save her, and that was the end of sweet Molly Malone. Now her ghost wheels a barrow through the streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh. Crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Well done, good singing, thanks for joining in. This is one you won't have heard for, probably about an hour. It was Christmas Eve, babe, in the drunk tank, an old man said to me, I won't see another one. And then he sang a song, the rare old mountain dew. So happy Christmas. I love you, baby. I can see a better world where all our dreams come true. Let's go for it. Where they've got cars big as bars, they've got rivers of gold. Where the wind goes right through you, it's no place for the old. When I first took your hand on that cold Christmas Eve, and you told me that Broadway was waiting for me. You were handsome and pretty, the queen of New York City. When the band finished playing, we held out for more. Sinatra was swinging, the drums they were singing. We kissed on the corner, then danced round the floor. And the boys from the NYPD choir were singing, "Go away, babe," and the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. You're a bum, you're a punk, you're an old slut, I'm jump flying now, almost dead on a drip in that bed. You scumbag, you maggot, you cheap, lousy faggot. Happy Christmas, my ass, I pray God it's our last. And the boys from the NYPD choir were singing, "Go away, babe," and the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. You're a bum, you're a punk, you're an old slut, I'm junk flying there, almost dead on a drip in that bed. You scumbag, you maggot, you cheap, lousy faggot. Happy Christmas, my ass, I pray God it's our last. And the boys from the NYPD choir were singing, "Go away, babe," and the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. You could have been someone, but so could anyone. I took your dream from you when I first found you. I kept it with me, babe. I put it with my own. Can't make it all alone. I build my dream around you. Where they got cars big as bars, they got rivers of gold. Where the wind goes right through you, it's no place for the old. When I first took your hand on that cold Christmas Eve, and you told me that Broadway was waiting for me. You were handsome and pretty, the queen of New York City. When the band finished playing, we held out for more. Sinatra was swinging, the drums they were singing. We kissed on the corner, then danced round the floor. And the boys from the NYPD choir were singing, "Go away, babe," and the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. And the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. And the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. Thanks very much. I heard you singing and I heard you rattling. Some of those of my age were rattling. There are younger people rattling as well. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Will I play the wild rover? No, never, no more. I went to an alehouse I used to frequent. I told the landlady my money was spent. I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. She says, "'Cause still as yours I can get any day, and it's no, nay, never. No, they never know. But I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I took from me pocket 10 sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She said, we have whiskies and wines of the best. The words that I spoken were only in jest, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. When I play the wild rover, no, never, no more. I went to me parents, confessed what I've done. I asked them to pardon their prodigal son, and once they caressed me as oft times before, I never will play the wild rover no more, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. When I play the wild rover, no, never, no more. Last time, let's go for it. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. When I play the wild rover, no, never, no more. Thanks very much. You were in good voice then. This is an easy chorus. I can't hear any instruments there. Come single bell and bow, and to me pay attention. Don't ever fall in love, it's the devil's own invention. For once I fell in love with a lass, she was bewitching. Miss Henrietta Bell down in Captain Kelly's kitchen, singing tooraloo-lie and tooraloo-laddie and tooraloo-lie and tooraloo-laddie. At the age of 17, I was apprenticed to a grocer down in Stephen's Green, where Miss Kelly used to go, sir. Her manners were so rare, she set my heart to itching when she invited me to a hoolie in the kitchen, singing tooraloo-lie and tooraloo-laddie and tooraloo-lie and tooraloo-laddie. Next Sunday was the day we were due to have our flare-up, so I dressed up quite gay and I frizzed and oiled me hair up. The captain had no wife, so he had gone out fishing, and we kicked up our lives to a hoolie in the kitchen, singing tooraloo-lie and tooraloo-laddie and tooraloo-lie and tooraloo-laddie. She held her hand in mine, and then she spoke of marriage, and just about that time came Captain Kelly in his carriage. She walked up the stairs, and I said, Almighty. Then she came down again, Mary Murder 90, singing tooraloo-lie and tooraloo-laddie and tooraloo-lie and tooraloo-laddie. The captain came downstairs and he saw the situation. In spite of all repairs, I got hauled out to the station. For me there was no bail, and this set me to screeching. But I had to tell the tale of the hoolie in the kitchen, singing tooraloo-lie and tooraloo-laddie and tooraloo fire up the house, and they set me to screaming, for I got 6 months hard for the Louie in the kitchen singing toodle-oo-lie, and toodle-oo-lie, and toodle-oo-lie, and toodle-oo-lie. Thanks very much. You all know this one. You know the verse as well as the chorus. I'll tell me ma when I get home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull their hair and steal their comb, and that's alright till I get home. She's handsome, she's pretty, she's the belle about that city. She's a cotton 1, 2, 3, please will you tell me who is she? Albert Mooney says he loves her, all the boys are fighting for her. They knock at the door and ring at the bell, saying, oh my true love, are you well? Out she comes as white as snow, rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. And oh, Johnny Mooney says she'll die, she doesn't find a fella with a rolling eye. Tell me ma when I get home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull their hair and steal their comb, and that's alright till I get home. She's handsome, she's pretty, she's the belle about that city. She's a cotton 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she? Let the wind and the rain and the hail blow high, and the snow come tumbling from the sky. But she's as nice as apple pie, she'll find her over by and by. When she finds the love of her own, she won't tell her mother when she gets home. Let them all come as they will, it's Albert Mooney she loves still. Tell me now when I get home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull their hair and steal their comb, and that's alright till I get home. She's handsome, she's pretty, she's a belle about that city. She's a cotton 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she? Tell me now when I get home, boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull their hair and steal their comb, that's alright till I get home. She's handsome, she's pretty, she's a belle about that city. She's a cotton 1, 2, 3, please you tell me who is she? Tell me now when I get home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull their hair and steal their comb, that's alright till I get home. She's handsome, she's pretty, she's a belle about that city. She's a cotton 1, 2, 3, please you tell me who is she? That was a workout on percussion, wasn't it? As I was going over the Kilgarry mountain, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced me pistol and then produced me rapier, saying, stand and deliver, for I am your bold deceiver, mush-a-ring-a-ma-do-rum-a-die. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I counted out me money and it was a pretty penny. I put it in me pocket and I took it home to Jenny. She smiled and she swore that she never would deceive me. Let the devil take the women, for they never can be easy. Mush-a-ring-a-ma-do-rum-a-die. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I went into me chamber for to take a slumber. I dreamt of golden jewelry, and sure it was no wonder, for Jenny stole me charges. She filled them up with water, then told the Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter. Mush-a-ring-a-ma-do-rum-a-die. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. It was early in the morning before I rose to travel. The stars were all around me, and likewise Captain Farrell. I reached for me pistol, for she'd stolen away me rapier. But you cannot buy a water, and a prisoner I was taken. Mush-a-ring-a-ma-do-rum-a-die. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. There's some that takes delight in the carriages a-rolling. There's some that takes delight in the hurling and the rolling. But I take delight in the juice of the barley and chasing pretty fairly bright and early in the morning. The showering of a new Ramadan. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. And if anyone can save me, it's me brother in the army. I'm sure that he is stationed in Dublin or Killarney. And if he were here beside me, we'd go rambling in Kilkenny. I know he'd treat me better than me darling Spotting Jenny. Mushering of a new Ramadan. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Well done. This is Jimmy Cox's song about a man who plays harmonica all his life in a pub. You've heard one song twice by Shane MacGowan, and this is another one of his, the greatest songwriter of all time in my opinion. Now, Jimmy played harmonica in the pub where I was born. He played it from the night time to the pleasant early morn. He soon the souls of psychos and men who had the horn, and they all seemed very happy in the morning. And Jimmy never liked his place upon this world of ours, and he could never settle to the battles and the scars. So it's sad to see the grieving of the people that he's leaving. He took the train to nowhere in the morning. Here we go. We walked into the station in the rain. We kissed him as we put him on the train. We sang him a song, the time is long gone, now we'd be seeing him again. It's sad to say I must be on my way, but I'm here, whiskey swear I'm going far away. I'd like to think I'll be returning when I can to the greatest little boozer and to Sally MacLennan. The years went by and time had changed, I've turned into a man, and I grew to love the virtues of sweet Sally MacLennan. I drank the beers and took the keys and crawled back home at dawn, and I turned into a barman in the morning. I played the pump and took the hump and watered whiskey down. I talked to girls and horses with the men who drank the brown. I heard them say that Jimmy's earning money far away, and some people left for heaven without warning. We walked into the station in the rain. We kissed him as we put him on the train. We sang him a song, the time's long gone, now we knew we'd be seeing him again. It's sad to say I must be on my way, but I'm in here a whiskey spur, I'm going far away. I'd like to think I'll be returning when I can to the greatest little boozer and to Sally MacLennan. When Jimmy came home he was surprised to learn that they had gone, and he asked for every detail of the train that they let on. Some people are afraid to cross, but Jimmy drank until he choked. He took the train to heaven in the morning. We walked into the station in the rain. We kissed him as we put him on the train. We sang him a song, the time's long gone, now we knew we'd be seeing him again. Sad to say I must be on my way, but I'm in here a whiskey spur, I'm going far away. I'd like to think I'll be returning when I can to the greatest little boozer and to Sally MacLennan. Thanks very much. This song is the song that really got me loving Irish music. My uncles used to sing it in my grand's house when I was little. In that neat little town they call Belfast, apprentice to trade I was bound, and it's many a long hour of sweet happiness I'd spent in that neat little town. A sad misfortune came over me, which caused me to stray from the land, far away from my friends and relations, betrayed by the Black Velvet Band. Her eyes they shone they thought of the queen of the land. And the hair fell over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. I took a stroll down Broadway, not intending too long for to stay. When who should I meet but a pretty fair maid who came traipsing along the highway. She was both fair and handsome, her neck it was just like a swan, and her hair fell over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, they thought of the queen of the land. And her hair fell over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. I took a stroll with this pretty fair maid, there came a gentleman passing us by, and I knew she meant the doing of him by the look in her roguish black eyes. A gold watch she took from his pocket, she dropped it down into my hand, and the very next thing that I knew was I landed in Van Diemen's Land. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, they thought of the queen of the land, and the hair fell over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Before the judge and the jury, the very next day I appeared, and the judge he says to me, young man, the case against you is clear. We'll give you 7 years penal servitude to be spent far away from this land, far away from your friends and company, and betrayed by that black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, they thought of the queen of the land, and her hair fell over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. So come on, you jolly young fellows, and this warning please take from me. If you know what's on the town tonight, beware of my pretty Colleen, for she'll fill you with strong drink, oh yes, until you are unable to stand. And the very next thing that you'll know is you'll have landed in Van Diemen's Land. Last time, here we go. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, they thought of the queen of the land, and her hair fell over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Well done, great singing, thanks for joining in. As I came home on Monday night, as drunk could be, I saw a horse outside the door where my old horse should be. I called my wife and I said to her, could you kindly tell to me who owns that horse outside the door where my old horse should be? Ah, you drunk, you silly old fool, still you cannot see. That's a lovely sow that my mother sent to me. Well, it's many the days I travelled 100 miles or more, but a saddle on a sow I never saw before. I came home on Tuesday night, as drunk could be. I saw a coat upon the door where my old coat should be, and I called my wife and I said to her, could you kindly tell to me who owns that coat upon the door where my old coat should be? Ah, you drunk, you silly old fool, still you cannot see. That's a lovely blanket that my mother sent to me. Well, it's many days I've travelled 100 miles or more, but buttons in a blanket I never saw before. I came home on Wednesday night, as drunk could be. I saw a pipe upon the chair where my old pipe should be, and I called my wife and I said to her, could you kindly tell to me who owns that pipe upon the chair where my old pipe should be? Ah, you drunk, you silly old fool, still you cannot see. That's a lovely tin whistle that my mother sent to me. Well, it's many days I've travelled 100 miles or more, but tonight tobacco in a tin whistle I never saw before. I came home on Thursday night, a drunk to be. I saw two boots beneath the bed where my old boots should be. And I called me wife, I said to her, could you kindly tell to me the ones that boots beneath the bed where my old boots should be. Ah, you silly old fools, still you cannot see. They're two lovely geranium pots me mother sent to me. Well, it's many the days I've travelled 100 miles or more, but laces in geranium pots I never saw before. I came home on Friday night as drunk could be. I saw a hand upon the breast where my own hand should be. And I called my wife and I said to her, could you kindly tell to me who owns a hand upon the breast where my own hand should be. Ah, you silly old fools, till you can't see. That's a lovely brassiere that me mother sent to me. But it's many the days I've travelled 100 miles or more, but fingers in a brassiere I never saw before. I came home on Saturday night as drunk could be. I saw a man upon the bed where my old man and I said, Father Murphy? And you a man of the cloth? And I go out for the gargle with my pals and I come home and I see you going at it like this. And with you, my wife, the one woman in the whole world I should be able to trust. And can I say this to the pair of you? You might at least stop while I'm talking to you. Though the night be as dark as dungeon, without a star to be seen above, I shall be guided without a stumble into the arms of my one true love. Here's your part. I'm a rover, seldom sober. I'm a rover of high degree. But when I'm drinking, I'm always thinking how to gain my love's company. You'll pick it up next time. And then he came to her bedroom window, kneeling gently upon a stone. He softly called through her open window, my darling dear, do you lie alone? And she arose from her feather pillow and pulled a shawl all around her breast, saying, who is this at my open window, calling me from my bed of rest? I'm a rover, seldom sober. I'm a rover of high degree. But when I'm drinking, I'm always thinking how to gain my love's company. She opened the door with the greatest pleasure. She opened the door and she let him in. She led him up into her bedroom. There she lay until the morn with him. Fine girl you are! I'm a rover, seldom sober. I'm a rover of high degree. But when I'm drinking, I'm always thinking how to gain my love's company. And then he told her that he must leave her to head out high to the hills above. He said, I'll climb them with the greatest pleasure, thinking only of my own true love. I am a rover, seldom sober. I am a rover of high degree. But when I'm drinking, I'm always thinking how to gain my love's company. Thanks very much. All the folkies have gone off to wherever it is, somewhere across the city. I don't really care. Oh yeah, there's some folkies left, yeah. So this is a folk song, but a lot of you'll be able to pick it up. Who wouldn't be a sailor lad sailing on the main for the goodwill of his captain's domain? For he came ashore one evening for to be, and that was the beginning of my own true love and me. And it's home, boys, home. That's where I'd like to be, home for a while in me own country, where the oak and the ash and the bonny rowan tree are all growing greener in me own country. So I asked her for a candle to light me way today, and likewise for a handkerchief to tie around me head. She tended to me needs like a young maid ought to do, and then says I to her, won't you let him with me too? And it's home, boys, home. That's where I'd like to be, home for a while in me own country, where the oak and the ash and the bonny rowan tree are all growing greener in me own country. So she left him there beside me without raising an alarm, believing that a sailor boy could do a girl no harm. I kissed her and I hugged her the whole night long, until she wished that night had lasted 7 years long. And it's home, boys, home. That's where I'd like to be, home for a while in my own country, where the oak and the ash and the bonny rowan tree are all growing greener in my own country. It was early in the morning when the sailor boy arose, and into Mary's handkerchief he threw a coin of gold, saying, take this, me dear, for the mischief I have done, but I fear I may have left you with a daughter or a son. And it's home, boys, home. That's where I'd like to be, home for a while in my own country, where the oak and the ash and the bonny rowan tree are all growing greener in my own country. And if it be a girl child, send her out to nurse, with gold in her pocket and silver in her purse. And if he be a boy child, he'll wear a jacket blue and go running up the rigging like his father used to do. And it's home, boys, home. That's where I'd like to be, home for a while in me own country, where the oak and the ash and the bonny rowan tree are all growing greener in me own country. So come all of you young maidens, and this warning take from me, don't ever let a sailor boy an inch above your knee. I trusted me a sailor lad, and he beguiled me, and he left me with a pair of twins to dangle from me knee. And it's home, boys, home. That's where I'd like to be, home for a while in me own country, where the oak and the ash and the bonny rowan tree are all growing greener in me own country. And it's home, boys, home. Thanks very much. Now, some of the younger people out there won't really understand this, but in here there's one or two that will understand it. It's about a warning to young maids not to wed an old man, because he's got no fallurum. And this song is 300 years old and it hasn't changed a word in 300 years. So we're carrying on that musical heritage passed from soul to soul. An old man came courting me, hating a Durham. An old man came courting me, me being young. An old man came courting me, all for his bride to be. Maids, when you're young, never wed an old man. This is your part. For he's got no fallurum, no fiddle like your own. got no fiddle and no fiddle all day. He's got no fiddle and no fiddle of your own. Maids, when you're young, you never wed an old man. And when we went to church hating a Durham, and when we went to church, me being young, and when we went to church, he left me in the lurch. Maids, when you're young, you never wed an old man. Oh, he's got no fiddle and no fiddle of your own. He's got no fiddle and no fiddle all day. He's got no fiddle and no fiddle of your own. Maids, when you're young, you never wed an old man. And when we went to bed hating a Durham, and when we went to bed, me being young, and when we went to bed, he lay like he was dead. Maids, when you're young, never wed an old man. For he's got no fiddle and no fiddle of your own. He's got no fiddle and no fiddle all day. He's got no fiddle and no fiddle of your own. Maids, when you're young, never wed an old man. And when we went to sleep hating a Durham, and when we went to sleep, me being young, and when we went to sleep, out of bed I did creep into the arms of a handsome young man. For he's got no fiddle and no fiddle of your own. He's got no fiddle and no fiddle all day. He's got no fiddle and no fiddle of your own. Maids, when you're young, you never wed an old man. But when he finds his fiddle, his fiddle Viagra,